Bratilla folks, and for the first time since I started making Packers videos lately, I am not going to appear on camera. Instead, I'm going to have a big picture right here that I just drew that says fail on the camera the entire time while I speak. And I have this in front of my camera saying fail because that's exactly what the Packers did tonight. Complete, utter fail. The Packers played their worst game this year. Definitely. And I don't think anybody should disagree with that. And first off, I'm just going to say congrats to the Giants, because they proved who the better team was tonight. The Giants knew they were in a hole, and they came out on fire knowing they had to win. The Packers, they knew they had to win this game as well. If we wanted to stay on top of the division, we had to win because the Bears won early today. And now we dropped one game behind the Bears once again by this awful performance. And once again, I had the word fail right in front of me because the Packers look like complete failures tonight. They failed to do what they need to do tonight by playing the way they played. Their sloppy game plan this time bit them in the ass. This time they were not able to come back from it, because we played a team that wasn't going to allow that. Plain and simple. The Giants just manhandled the Packers. The Packers had no answer. The Giants got up early 7-0 in the first quarter. We came back, hit Jordy Nelson for a touchdown. And after that, it was all Giants. It was all Giants. Eli Manning, good game for him. And one of the main reasons why he had a great game is because of what? Because he had all the time in the world to make plays. We had no pass rush against Eli Manning. And I said last week that I was impressed by our defensive line for getting to Matthew Stafford, and it helped make Clay Matthews' presence on the field dealable. Clay Matthews' presence not being on the field dealable, but it sure as hell was missed tonight. There was no pass rush of Eli Manning. Eli Manning cut our defense up. And on the other side of the ball, of course they got pressure on Rodgers all day. And the main problems with us, our offensive line once again did not have a good game. We did not protect Aaron Rodgers once again. We had a bad game protecting him once again. It all starts with that front five. That's where it all starts. If you cannot protect your star quarterback, you aren't going to win any games in this fucking NFL. Period. If you cannot protect your star quarterback. I don't care who you play. If you don't protect your star quarterback, you ain't going to beat anybody in this league. And if you're going to play like that, then you're sure as hell not going to win no Super Bowl. You can make the playoffs all you want, and you'll most likely be one and done if you play like that. It's a shame, man. It's an absolute shame and embarrassment. The Packers let the Giants embarrass them again, and it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous how they played tonight. Ridiculous. That sloppy play came back and bit you guys right in the ass. Right in the ass. This time you weren't able to come back from it. This time there was no way you was going to crawl out of that hole. You put yourselves in a hole early and you were never able to crawl out of it. Because you made one dumb play after another. Aaron Rodgers threw a pick. Then he fumbled the ball late in the second half. And as soon as he fumbled the ball, I said game over. When that fumble happened, it was game over. Because I knew the game was over. Because you know what? One thing I said in the very first video I ever made, talking about the Packers, going all the way back to week 1, I said that we are not a good come from behind team. We do not play good when we're trailing teams, period. And a large point deficit like that, oh no, we were definitely going to lose at that point. I didn't watch the second half. I barely watched the second half. When Aaron Rodgers fumbled that ball, I knew the game was over, and I didn't pay attention to the second half of the game hardly. All I did was flip channels, back and forth, to see maybe if something was going down. That's it. That's it. We're again, we're not a good team playing from behind. We're just not. And this game proved it. This game proved that the Packers really got some work to do. And me personally, I'm not gonna, make excuses. Because I'm not. I'm not gonna make excuses. The Giants were the better team tonight. Plain and simple. And I'm sure as hell not gonna make no kind of excuses for the way we played. We played awful. Just awful. On both sides. Wasn't just the defense, and wasn't just the offense. Both sides played terrible. And Mason Crosby missed the kick, but you know what? I'm not even gonna get on that. That's just whatever. I'm not even worrying about that. Because even if he made that kick, that only would have been 3 points to us losing 38-10 tonight. So what? It would have made me feel better that, oh, well, at least he made his kick, so we lost 38-13. No. No. So what you gonna do, Packers? Are you gonna continue playing like that? You come out, you go into the Giants stadium and you lay an egg. You go out and you just lay a complete egg. You guys decide what kind of team you want to be. You guys decide. No matter how angry I get, no matter how angry other Packers fans are, and you're gonna play like that, then you aren't going anywhere in this league. Period. And I want to hear that, oh, this is just 1 week or whatever the case may be. No, this has been happening weekly. It was just taken to a whole nother level tonight. The Packers have been playing sloppy for weeks, but this was a whole new level. Just awful. Awful. Bye.